I'm the Pike. Special guest in the studio right now, our city manager, Eric Batista, is here. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Mike.
And you usually are a very dapper guy, and it's good to see you're foregoing the jacket in this heat today. I mean, seriously.
Yeah, no jacket, no tie.
Yeah. Seriously. That's okay. Believe me. If there's any kind of protocol, it could be broken.
It's the summer attire.
Yeah, exactly. Very nice. Well, the city has just released the 311 app. Now, this is an app that the residents of Worcester can use to report problems, concerns that they have, not 911, though, but what are some of the examples that people can use the 311 app for?
Yeah, so the Worcester 311 app is an app that allows residents to download, have it on the applications in their phones, and be able to submit requests. You could take a picture of the issue and submit that request. And the request could be something related to nuisance, whether it's trash or recycling all over the place, or there's overgrowth in a particular property, or my tree fell down and I need some assistance with that, or any issues with the streets and sidewalks, etc. A sign came down, anything related to nuisances and those elements that I just explained allow individuals to be able to take a picture, put it in the application, give any description of what they want to provide, and then submit it. And what that does, and that application takes that information and creates a work order in the city, in the system, and then allows and assigns it to the departments to be able to then correct that issue and then close it out. And so through that process, though, sometimes depending on the issue, it could take a little longer, or there's more information that the department may need, and you're able to log commentary into the same application, so the resident can keep up to date of what's happening with that, and it can see the log of information related to that incident. And also, oftentimes what we do in the city is we receive calls from residents and multiple calls on the same issue. Well, now through the application, when you try to address an issue based on the algorithms, it can pick up whether there's a duplicate or not. And so if it's a duplicate, it won't create a duplicate. It will just tell you it was already submitted. But if you need to add additional commentary or information to it, you could do that. So it's just a great way for now people to engage with the city. You don't have to call and sit on the phone and explain yourself. You can quickly just take a picture, sit in on the app, and just get it through and let the city do what the city does and take care of these issues on a day-to-day basis.
I think the being able to download a picture is key.
Yes.
Because a lot of times in my experience dealing with the city and things that you described, they may not get it. I'm terrible maybe at describing it or whatever. So I think the picture really helps. And then, so when you do submit something, there'll be a response too, right? They'll say, okay, we got your issue, and then you could follow along in the progress.
Yeah, it'll create a work order, and it will also give you the work order number. And will be as part of the app. And as there's commentary from the department back to the app, you will also receive those updates. And if there's a particular, and once you create your profile, if that's and you have your particular request that you submitted, anytime there's updates or any information related to those requests, it'll continuously update you as well, and then keep you informed of what's going on. So it's a good way to kind of keep a profile, but also it's a good way for us as city government that now you as a resident, you have the ability to know all the issues and challenges and nuisances and service requests that have been submitted through the app, so you can see them throughout the whole city. So it's one way to also create transparency and also to hold the government accountable to make sure that we're fulfilling these requests and resolving the issues.
Now, I'm sure there's some things that can't be handled through the 311 app. Obviously, if you see a crime being committed, 911 is always
absolutely
right. The other thing is, like, say, my neighbor's dog is always barking, or they're mowing the lawn and too early in the morning.
Yeah.
And are those things you want to use the 311 app for?
Yeah, those are a little more things that you could either, one, directly call the city and try to resolve that, or two, you call your city councilor and try to get city councilors to engage with us. But I recommend just folks calling the city, call the 311 number, and say, hey, look, I have a resident who's doing this, et cetera. Could we make sure to keep an eye on that, or maybe send police to check in on this individual or what have you. Or even if there's speeding in the neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
If there's significant speeding in a neighborhood, you may call the city. You can call our office. You can call 311. And what we'll do is we'll make sure that we'll have officers go down there and review what's happening in the area, or engage our Department of Transportation and see, maybe do you need a speed hump in that neighborhood because of the speeding, et cetera. So there's elements like that that require more engagement, more conversations, more review. These are more of a service request, right? I got my trees down. Here's a picture. How do you come back? How do you come through and make sure that my tree, or if someone left their trash out, or there's, overgrowth in a particular property? These are service requests that our departments can come in and deal with those nuisances.
Okay. And so people can download that now. That's available now.
That's available right now on any Android application, Android phone, or any Apple device. People can download it right now. So we encourage everyone to go on the Worcester 311 and download it, and log in and register as a resident. And you don't even have to. You can just submit it without even registering. But we encourage people to register, because they can keep tabs of all the service requests that they've submitted over time.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for coming in and letting us know about that. And good luck to you, sir. And
thank you.
Good luck in the heat out there.
I appreciate it. Same to you.
All right. There's City Manager Eric Batista. And what we'll do is we'll post information about that on our Twitter feed at 100 FM The Pike.
Absolutely.
And people can check it out from there also.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for coming in this morning. I appreciate it.